Fernando. Sup, Zach? Hey, Dion. Dion, you must be so excited for Trey and glad that Jimmy is gone. Do you think Trey Lance is better than Jimmy?
There's no question I think that Trey Lance is better than Jimmy Garoppolo. Let me tell you this. Jimmy Garoppolo is a starter in this league. He is. He's a bottom tier starter, but he's a starter. He can take a team to a couple of places. Here's my number one issue. It's the screw-ups. Okay? Jimmy Garoppolo is a poor man's Tony Romo. And the reason I state that is because Romo was a little bit better than Jimmy. He had a lot better touch. But you know what they both do? Throw an interception at the most inopportune moment. It's the worst. But Trey Lance offers a completely different dynamic. And yes, you saw the leak footage that Hive put out there. You know what I mean? Like, people, the kid's ready. So all you Trey Lance doubters, when he comes out and does the same thing Jimmy did, but better, and with rushing touchdowns, I need you to go ahead and show your face and eat crow and do it willingly. Because I believe me, I destroyed poor Ambry Thomas. I ate crow openly. Why? I was wrong. The kid developed. I will do that. I know how to own my shit. You guys need to do that because it's really confusing to me how everyone seems to just magically doubt Trey Lance. No, he's not ready. And Joe Montana said he's not ready. Do you forget that there was a young athletic quarterback from BYU sitting rotting with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers that happened to come over to the 49ers? And, his name was Steve Young. Who was he trying to supplant? Joe Montana. Think the man didn't have some flashbacks and have a little he felt a little bit of a way for Jimmy? Because he did. That's the only reason that he said what he said. And magically, why does Steve Young think that Trey Lance is ready?
Just want to take a quick second to shout out today's sponsor, Acre Gold. Matt calls it our gold stamp just because it's 2.5 grams. I know you probably think of gold bars and you think they might be a little bigger, but this is 2.5 grams. I actually just got these two today in the mail. My subscription is actually going up. Here's my first 2.5 gram gold bar. So I now have 3 2.5 gram gold bars, 7.5 grams of gold here, guys. Look, the days of forking over hundreds of dollars to buy gold at once are over. You can now invest as little as $50 a month to buy gold. And once you reach the market price of 2.5 grams of gold, Acre Gold will discreetly send you a 2.5 gram gold bar in the mail. And that builds up quickly. Trust me, guys. You could set it to 50, you could set it to 100, whatever you want to pay. For as little as $50 a month, though, you could start buying gold today. Click the link in the description and buy some gold. Get it started right now. Thank you, Acre Gold, for sponsoring this video.
Really, really weird, isn't it? Quite the coincidence. It's simple. The O-line will have to understand how Trey moves and learn how to be able to block properly to be able to get him what he needs. But I can tell you this. I expect Trey to throw 30 touchdowns and run for at least 5 to 6. Not saying he's not going to throw an interception or 2. I give him probably about 10 to 15. Those are some damn good numbers. And I can tell you this. We'll see a lot more plays downfield. So Mr. Ayuk will be very happy.
Well said, man. Really well said. Yeah, it really is just wild how this is played out. Also, I love how you talked about Joe and Steve, because you can't tell me that that's exactly why they said what they said. The situations they were in is exactly like this, and they're both just saying how they felt, their life experience. Joe feels like they should have stuck with the vet. Steve feels like they should go with the new kid. That's exactly how it played out for them. So
Jimmy just can't get you over the hump. He can't.
He can't.
He's proven that. Look at and then for everybody that loves him, I tell people all the time, Eli Manning was a terrible regular season quarterback. That man led the league in interceptions a lot of years that he played in the league. But you know what he did? When he got into the playoffs, he showed up. He got 2 rings to prove it. And you know what Eli could do to Peyton before Peyton could do it to him? When you sit down at Thanksgiving dinner with your family and you got brothers, you know what you love to do? Show your brothers up. So what could Eli do? He could put 2 fingers up and he could look at him and go, I could beat Tom. You can't. Because we all know Peyton got his ring eventually, but it was against the Bears and they broke him off. And we all know that he rode the Denver Broncos defense to that championship. Come on now, people.
Yeah.
But those are the things that count. If you can be great in the playoffs, but you suck in the regular season, I don't care. With Peyton, what did you know about Peyton? You knew you had a guaranteed spot in the playoffs. He was the greatest regular season quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
All time. Period.
Yeah.
There is no greater regular season quarterback than Peyton Manning outside of Tom Brady. Those two at the helm guarantee you a playoff spot. There is no question. Don't guarantee you the ring, though, outside of Tom, because you got 7 of them.